I mean, we've been over this. Give me Bloodsport.
Where is Bloodsport? We're not going to get any
other
other. What's he doing? Where's he at?
It's been 4 years!
Yeah.
4 years! I need him. The dirtiest knee since another Frank Grillo superhero joint, ironically, Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
That's the best two best superhero knees I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
He's the Prime Eagle.
Prime Eagle.
Wow.
Does that change anything?
Let me go get someone who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's not me. Should we talk about Filler Maker?
Yeah.
Filler Maker. Peace filler.
Piece of... No.
Piece of trash. No, it's not trash. We had 3 episodes at the start of season 2 of Peacemaker that seemed like they were going to be building towards something, and there was going to be something interesting happening every episode. And then the last 2 episodes have been half an hour of not much happening. Like something that could have happened in like 1 episode's worth.
They do feel like
best.
1 episode that's been split a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
Like nothing's really happened, is it? So we had Peacemaker, in this episode getting taken down by Argus. We revealed that when Harcourt said copacetic on the phone, that is the code word to not come because it's a trap. So she in fact wasn't selling him out.
Yeah. That's
kind of the resolution to last episode. And then Rick Flag Senior has him alone in a room, and Peacemaker refuses to fight him, and Rick Flag Senior just fucking decimates him. The dirtiest knee since another Frank Grillo superhero joint, ironically, Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
That's the best two best superhero knees I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's so true.
The only thing with that superhero knees, I thought it was almost too savage. Like, you can clearly see the, dummy of Cena, getting caved in. I'm like, it's just, it's so much. Yeah. It's cool, but, it's just the bro's not getting up to that. I just feel like this whole season, I don't know how you feel like that, like Rick Flag Senior just hunting him down and beating him up and coming this close to killing him and trying to get revenge. It's just not that interesting.
Yeah.
And it's gonna resolve with them two reluctantly working together,
friends,
or not being friends, but he's not gonna kill him. Is he?
Yeah, no.
I know he's not gonna kill him because the show's called Peacemaker. Not that I just don't think that we've waited episodes and episodes and episodes for them to be in a room together, and
we've waited years for a sequel to Peacemaker.
Okay, they're in a room together. This is kind of a run-of-the-mill revenge plot, but you're James Gunn. Let's make the dialogue sing. Let's put a spin on Rick Flag Senior talking to Peacemaker that makes me go, "Whoa, that was some great characterization." So he just beats on him until someone says stop now.
Yeah,
and then he gets let go.
Yeah,
that should have been the first episode.
I feel like everything that's happened could have been done in the first 2 episodes. I just feel, where the season's going just feels so small, and like you said, I know, nothing feels really that surprising other than the multiverse stuff, which is what I'm kind of more interested in, weirdly.
But we haven't had a lot of that. I mean, granted, maybe the next 3 episodes we're going to go ham.
Exactly, yeah, like we said. But I do feel like, so far, this whole storyline of, Frank, Rick Flag just chasing him down, I just find just dull in comparison to the first season. And small, very small. Just considering the threat of the Earth was in trouble, from these aliens, compared to just Rick Flag hunting him down. I don't know. I know we said this last week. Maybe we're repeating ourselves, but I'm just a bit disappointed after waiting all this time for another Peacemaker. I'm loving it. The thing is, I'm enjoying watching what's happening. This is the thing. I'm not enjoying it. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I just feel like it just feels. Yeah, it's just not exciting enough of a storyline to keep me going. It feels like
Peacemaker season 1, James Gunn had time to write it, and he really wanted to deliver. And Peacemaker season 2 feels like he's running a studio, and he's putting all his time and effort into getting Superman off the ground, and Crucial Commandos, and a billion other projects that he's not directly writing and producing.
Yeah.
And directing.
Stretched a bit too thin.
Yeah, and he openly said he had to force himself to write Peacemaker season 2 in between all this stuff. And it does show, and that does surprise me. Not because all signs point to it being this, but I just thought, I don't think James Gunn tends to phone it in.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's necessarily the intention.
No.
But I think he's stretched a bit too thin.
Yeah.
To do this on top of all these other things.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes me sad because I really enjoyed Superman. I don't enjoy it more than you, but like, would I have wanted necessarily this whole big cinematic universe if it just meant that Gunn had like focused in on the Suicide Squad characters? Like if he'd been like running like the Bloodsport show and Peacemaker show and whatever, and they were all amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like DC could have just continued being like it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, different filmmakers just come in and put their stamp on things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing the Gunn universe, but
I'm interested seeing how other filmmakers are going to fit in, because at the moment it just feels so James Gunn. Like everything we've seen, I'm just going to be very interested to see how something like the Batman Brave and the Bold or any other film that's not directed by him is going to feel fitted next to the James Gunn movies. Like, how is that gonna? Is it all gonna just feel like the James Gunn style?
Yeah.
Like, you know how the MCU kind of had a feel, like all the movies, even if they had like little differences. There's a house style. That's gonna be interesting because I think that's what they're trying to avoid. Weirdly, and I do agree with you with Peacemaker. It's a little bit sad where I'm like, the reason that we had so much faith in you holding this DC series, I mean, yeah, like Superman was fun, but is because you did a good job with Peacemaker and Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like, these are the things that we loved that you made, and we're like, okay, let's see what you get up to with this. And I am a little bit bummed that like it feels like that's been pushed a little bit to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we could be wrong. Hopefully, the next fucking episodes are hot shit. I just feel like even if the rest of the episodes are, I'm still going to be a bit like, what was going on there?
Season 1 I prefer.
Yeah.
But then maybe he phones in a couple of episodes of season 2 and then didn't phone in the finale.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe he's aware, I phoned it in, I've got to deliver in the finale.
Yeah.
I also think though, like, even forgetting that, the stuff that we have had, I just feel like has been weirdly weighted towards like I don't know, like for example, the stuff with his dad in the first season, some of the best stuff, right? And then we find out like he accidentally killed his brother in like a pit fight that his dad was like forcing him on. It's like, you know, it's child abuse.
Yeah.
Then he comes to an alternate world where his dad's still alive and his brother's still alive, and they're both like, you know, openly loving towards him. I feel like every time he goes to the alternate dimension, particularly the brother stuff that we set up in the last season, I feel like he should be wanting to spend time with his brother or a dad that accepts him. And I want to see more of that.
Yeah, same.
Whereas instead, all of it's been weighted towards... Well, no, but not even that. It's just like weighted towards him. Oh, I need to see Harcourt. I need to see Harcourt.
Yeah.
I need her to love me. I need to get back with Harcourt. And it's like, your dead brother's like right next to you.
That's so true, actually.
Like, he doesn't seem to care. Like in the earlier episode when he's cooking breakfast and he's like, "Do you mind if I borrow your car to go see Harcourt and you know the Kardashians?" "Oh, I don't know the Kardashians. See you later." And he just runs off to go see Harcourt. It's like, I don't know, like you've missed this guy your whole life, and now he's here, and you don't seem that bothered. And like your dad, like, you know, he had a lot of conflicted feelings about it, and that was so interesting about the first season. Then he murders him. And now he's here again, but it's like a better version of him. And you don't seem bothered by that either. Like I don't know. It's weird that we've gotten to episode 5, and 2 of the episodes were just like moving a door.
It's so true. It's so true because I feel, you know, it's so spot on that. Because I feel like when we first kicked off this season, we were both like, fucking hey, we're back. This is exciting. Because immediately the first 2 episodes gave us a premise of where we thought the story was going to go lean more into. And like you said, like the most interesting thing is his relationship with his brother and his father in this alternate universe that's supposed to be perfect versions of what he's always wanted. That's the good conflict that we have here. And him obviously leaving his friends behind for this. That's great. But yeah, you're right. They keep focusing on the hardcore. And I do feel like, like, why is he not, like, would he even give a shit?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, look, he loves her. Well, yeah, we get that. And it's very early on as well. Yeah. So I get that. But I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like they would be dropped out the window when your fucking dead brother, that you basically the whole reason for your misery in the first 2 episodes when you're having like orgy parties because you're sad, pretty much. Obviously, and hardcore as well. But it's like, it's because of you being living a fucked up childhood, and now you've got the perfect version of that. I just don't get.
It's all about, am I going to get with alternate hardcore?
Yeah.
Also, like, I know you didn't mean to kill their Peacemaker. But I feel like with all the growth he's made, it seems weird to me that he's so okay with replacing him.
Yeah.
Like, you murdered that guy.
Yeah.
And I know, obviously, there's still time for it to like come up, but he doesn't even seem that guilty. Like, whether the guy tried to kill you or not, he was like, he was the guy that was their brother.
Yeah.
You're not really their, relation.
Yeah.
And like, he just seems to like, when we go to see Harcourt, like last episode, he's just like, I mean, I guess that's part of like,
that's kind of a
the denial he's in.
Yeah.
But
and I do think that
it's
stuff
weird.
will come to some sort of end, or there's going to be something. And I do wonder if, or hope that in the next couple of episodes, the reason why we haven't spent that much time with the brother and the dad is because we're going to have a reveal that they're not as good as they seem.
No, it's Nazi Earth.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, almost definitely.
Surely, yeah.
The only thing with that is I do think if you do make it like turns out to be a Nazi Earth and it's not like the perfect Earth like it seems, it's very easy for Peacemaker to make the decision to fuck off. Whereas I think it's a much harder conflict.
Yeah, I agree.
If it is everything it claims to be, but he's just like, but it's not my people. They're not my people.
Yeah.
I need to go back to be with my friends. Like, no matter how cool this universe is,
I agree.
These are the people I love. It seems like, because then it implies if they weren't evil, he would have stayed there.
Yeah, I agree, and I think I do agree. I do feel like I've seen the other people are better, but actually they're not as great as they seem before. Whereas no, they are as great as they seem. They're brilliant. You've got everything he wants in this world. But like you said, it's not his people.
What the arc should be...
I do think that is more interesting.
I'm going to spoil a film we saw at Fright Fest. So if you don't want to know anything about this film, Redux, skip this. Yeah. Because it's a good film, very Terminator-esque, you should go watch it. Yeah. If it's... I don't know if it's on digital yet, or if it's limited to release. But in that should... The arc that the main character has in that should be exactly this. She finds a version of an alternate universe which is everything that she wants, but then she has the realization that no matter how perfect this other version is, it's not hers. Yeah. And she actually says to this alternate version of her daughter, "You're not my daughter." Yeah. She's finally found the thing that she's been spending the whole movie searching for. Yeah. And she has a realization that no, it's never gonna be. Actually, I can't unring the bell of like the tragedy I've gone through. Yeah. That's kind of what he needs to go through.
I agree.
I don't think he's gonna. I think it is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bad guys.
Yeah,
let's fucking kick their asses.
Yeah.
It will be fun in itself for him to
watch that. It will be fun. Yeah.
But it's a bit easy.
Yeah.
I do think it's gonna be fun for like Adebayo or Judo Master to go. Have you not noticed there's like no black people here, Chris? And he's gonna go, and then we're gonna get like flashbacks.
It's gonna be like,
wait a minute. I was so, my head's been so firmly rammed up Harcourt's arse that I haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll be fun. One thing I do want to rant to you before we wrap this up.
Go on.
The only thing I actually despised this season, and I think I've despised out of anything James Gunn has ever made, is all the Michael Rooker subplot with Eagle in the season. You want to talk about filler. The main stuff's had filler moments. That is the purest filler James Gunn has ever concocted. Yeah. There is no reason for Michael Rooker to be there other than the fact that he's a bestie with him and he loves working with him. But I'm sorry, at this point, you had a good run with Yondu. You gave him a good role in Suicide Squad. We've exhausted both universes. It's time to put it to bed. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just stick Michael Rooker in everything. Yeah. Like, and it really shows this time. Yeah. It's just him getting his mate on the show, isn't it?
Even Tarantino knows he can't put Samuel Jackson in all these movies.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like, and maybe I'd forgive it if it was really awesome. Yeah. But he's an eagle hunter and he's obsessed with chasing eagle. It's so boring.
Yeah, it's very dull.
There's no tension in it. And it's resolved really poorly in this episode. At least it's resolved, and it's not going to come back. Yeah. But, wow, what a waste of time that was.
Yeah, I feel like it was a really kind of dud attempt to try and give Eagle some sort of backstory.
Yeah. He's the Prime Eagle. Wow.
Does that change anything?
Let me go get someone who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's not me. Like, who cares? Also, I don't need Eagly to be a chosen one. He's just an eagle that happens to, like, have some human qualities above an average eagle.
The mystery is kind of interesting enough to me.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get this eagle? How comes it's so well trained?
How come it can
I kind of like that it's silly. Like, it's kind of...
To me, it's just because Chris Smith's superpower is, in spite of all of the horrible, bigoted, like, Nazism that has been, like, pumped through his veins by his father, he is ultimately, what Adebayo sees in him, that is a loving, kind man.
Really sweet. He's like a big child.
Yeah.
Big sweet kid.
He's very sweet.
Yeah.
And that is what he's imparted onto Eagly. Like, that is the story. That is the whole thing, birth to death, of him and Eagly. Don't need to know that he's a prime eagle.
No.
And it just seems weird for James Gunn to put that on it. It screams, I don't know, I need to fill some pages.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And it also screams it because these are the half-hour episodes where this is all taking place. So that means if you took that stuff out, I think what we're watching is like 20-minute Peacemakers.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
It's insane to me. But next week, the gang are going to the alternate world. They're going to fight.
Let's hope it kicks off.
Yeah, it's going to kick off. I think it's going to kick off. And I think...
Is there a trailer at all? I haven't seen it.
I've seen a little trailer where they're just sort of in the world and Chris is like, oh, you're here. Why are you here?
I do like that. I like that they're already there. I was a bit worried when this episode ended, like, are we going to have like fucking...
How do we work the door? How do we work the device?
How does this work? Where are they gone?
Yeah.
Oh no, I like this site. Straight away, let's go straight there. Let's not fuck around. That's promising though. That's promising.
I also think the conclusion we came to last week, where we were going off on all these crazy cameos, and then we settled on, it's gonna be Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely Lex Luthor.
Yeah, especially because Frank, I keep calling him Frank Grillo. Rick Flag. Referenced the events in Superman as well.
Belle Reeve. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's cool, but
split stuff. Yeah.
I kind of like. I mean, we've been over this. Give me Bloodsport.
Where is Bloodsport? We're not going to get any
other.
What's he doing? Where's he at?
4 years! 4 years! I need him. I need Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. But anyway, anything else you want to cover on this? I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been the Full Fat Podcast. We're in a new setting. We're going to spruce up the lighting and everything.
Yeah, it should be a bit different. We'll work out something what we're going to do.
Yeah, and next week Alien Earth finale, and then hopefully Peacemaker kicks off.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully next week we should get some filth on all counts, some kick-ass action or something.
Just give me anything other than Michael Rooker and the Mandalorian and Grogu. A huge thank you to Dr. Chike and Peter Vaughan for being my Full Fat patrons. Your contribution to keeping the channel running is immeasurable. If you'd like to join the Patreon for exclusive goodies, early releases of main videos, the podcast, video scripts, and a thank you in the credits, then please head on over to patreon.com/fullfatvideos to choose one of the paid tiers.